Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Shapes.io, the puzzle DLC. Thank you for all the support on the first video, including telling me that I was a dumbass. It was pretty bad, dude. It was pretty bad. I definitely should have figured out level 12 a lot faster than I did. But I have been talking to my good friend Jonas. Many of you know him, many of you love him, but I've been talking to him. He's also been playing the Shapes puzzle DLC, like, a lot. He's dipped into some of these. He's given me a couple of levels that he really enjoys so that we can check them out at some point. But he said that 19 and 20, like, actually took him a while. So I'm excited to get into them. But we're gonna start at 13 and figure out where life is going with us. So what do we have to do? I have to make white. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And then we have to paint. Well, let's see. Where do we have to paint? We would have to paint. Wait a minute. So we have to go from purple into... Okay. Let's think about this. So first things first, we know there has to be... I like putting in the guarantees, right? Putting in the guarantees can help you. We know that it has to at least do this, and that has to come in like that, which means that has to be like that. I think from there, we almost certainly have to have something like this. And this almost certainly has to come down like this. I have a sneaking suspicion. Let's make a color mixer right here. And then a color mixer right here. Right? So then this goes in. This goes in. That's making white. And then we just pump the painter like a so. Dude, it's so simple. It's so freaking simple. Even a child could do it. That then goes into there. I think those are set up wrong, but we'll get that all figured out. Yeah, those are facing the opposite way, but that's okay, dude. Not bad, actually. I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. I'm kind of proud because you have to work with the guarantees first. If you can figure out what is definitely... When you have that small of an area, right? There's not a lot of room for, like, messing with stuff. Like this sucks. I love it. I love it, but it sucks. So we have to do a lot of stacking and rotating. And I think the best way to start with this is to do something like this into a rotate, like a so. Now, if we make a stacker here and we do another splitter here, so that stacks and makes a half, okay. And then we want to put another stacker there. I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna have to get funky in this area, but let's wait on that. So if we make this just this, which is a massive waste of space for the record, but then we do like another stacker here. So what's coming out of this? That's a half, okay. And then if we rotate that once counterclockwise, and then we make a split here, right? Okay. This is falling apart. This is without a doubt in my mind not correct. But it's a good first step. I like the idea of having a stacker right at the end. And I like how compact this is. Like, this feels nice, but I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's correct. We have to make use of this area over here. But here's the issue with this area over here, okay? To get out of here... Oh, we don't have tunnels. Oh, we can't get over there at all. Okay, we can't get over there at all. So... is this compact enough to do what we want it to do? I'm gonna go with no, and here's why. I think we gotta do something like this instead. And then I think we gotta go down, and then we gotta do a split here. Like so. And then you do something like this. So then that rotates him like that. Now, if we send this down and then we rotate this once, that makes that half. Okay. Now I need to somehow get you. And then if I rotate you, which direction are you going? This feels like it will be right. No, but I mean, that's definitely not right. Okay. So it's just our rotates that are off. So we have, we have to flip this like completely. And then this once. Is that correct? No. That would have to get rotated one more time. Why is this wrong? Okay. Show me what's coming out of these. Okay. So if we have this coming in, this should not be that difficult for the record. We need to rotate this counterclockwise once. And then we need to flip this completely. Right? No, is that right? That's right. That's right. Okay, cool. And then you do this, and then you do this, and then you succeed. Nice. Okay. Dude, compact. Very compact. I freaking love it. I just, like, how could you not be happy with this satisfying ass puzzle? It's just brilliant. Okay, windmill. Windmill, we're blowing through them. Look at this scary ass thing, though. My lord. Okay, what are we even trying to do? We have to make like 4 different things. Okay. Well, we know that has to get stacked. There's basically going to be a stacker at each entrance. And then this is going to roll into there. This is going to roll into there. This is going to roll into there. And this is going to roll into there. Okay. Now, how do we do other stuff now? Well, we're going to have it split off on each one. Like so. And then what? We have to get circle. Oh, we gotta get a circle everywhere. Okay. But we have 2 circles. So just treat it as halves right now. So we have to get you to here. And that is good. But we also have to get you to here. Haha. Well, that's where the tricky part comes in, huh? That's where it gets tricky. So how do we get you to there? It's so simple, actually. It's so simple. You don't worry at all about splitting the halves. You just, I know that like this feels like I'm going fast right now, but I saw the Matrix for a second. You just make it a pinwheel. You make it a pinwheel. The name of the puzzle told you what to do. It's so freaking good. It's so freaking good. Oh, we're blowing through these, dude. Level 12 will haunt me in my dreams. If you could rectify this song, maybe you could haunt me through my screen, something like that. Okay, puzzle. Slice. I read puzzle. The name of it is Slice. We have to do some snippy snip. We gotta do some snippy snip. So we have to rotate you to start. That's not the correct way. We have to rotate you to start. That's also not the right way. We gotta rotate you. That's also not gonna be the right way. We gotta rotate you to start. There we go. Then let's just cut you immediately, right? Except that ain't gonna work. No, it is not gonna work. Okay, I'm going to do the rotations later. We're gonna cut you here. Now, what does that give us? That's nice and split in half. Let's send you this way. And then this is where I would like to rotate you, sir. Now, does that make you... That makes you nice and happy. I'll then split you like so. That's very nice. Now what? Now... Dude, what if, though? No, what if, though? Hold up. Hold up. Is there a world in which I could use this? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. These are not set up correct. Oh, we can't even, the entrance won't work. Okay, so that's fine. We don't need to worry too much about that. Rotate you, sir. And then, except I need the cutter to be here. Okay. But how am I gonna rotate you in time? Okay, I understand. So how am I gonna cut you in time? We do have teleporters as well. So here's what my first thought is. I think I would like to have a little bit more space. Oh, actually, this will just work now. Because now we have time to rotate you. Like this. That's the wrong way. Like, dude, I wish that my brain worked in a way that it understood these. And then this guy goes up. This guy gets a porter. And we have one open spot. But who cares, right? Open spots just mean I'm efficient. I take up less space than you need me to. Level 17, let's do it. I'm expecting, like, some real pain here soon. I'm expecting real pain. What do we got? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is sucky. This is sucky. Okay, I think we want to, like, immediately do something like this. And then we want to do... Well, that's actually not going to work. Oh, frick, dude. Where the hell do we cut this? Like, I do gotta cut you somewhere. And then I gotta also, like, restack you somewhere, too. Ah, I see. I see. Okay, so if I cut you here... I definitely don't want to cut you there. I could cut you here, and then now we're getting... Oh, we don't want that either. No, we had this right. Get rid of these. Now, how is this? There we go. Okay. So now that is... Except, like, get this couple cursed ones the heck out of here. No, that's still wrong. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I had it right before. Put this into here. Okay, now that's golden. We've got reds, we've got blues. Dude, I have to imagine that's correct, right? I gotta imagine that's correct. Then you gotta do a little splitty right here. Except, how the hell are you gonna rotate those in time? And that went right to there. Okay, so here's what I'm learning to start. I want to go this direction instead. Right? Because now blue's going up there. But how do I get a rotate off? Oh, it's so simple, actually. You just stack here instead. And then you also would then stack here. And then you'd have to split here and split into here. But then, like, get rid of these because we know this is now all jacked up. Okay, so then we have to rotate you a full 180. And I think that works. I think that works. And then we do a split right here, like a so. And a split right here. And then we have to rotate one of you 180. Like this. And like this. And like this. And that actually, like, works. That actually works. So, I mean, I feel like that's one where that is the only solution. It's a wonky solution, though, man. I never worked with these 180 flippers when I played shapes before. I don't know if these were added or if they were just a really late unlock. But this is wild. I mean, this is super wild. I love it a lot. I love it a lot. Okay, 18. One line. One line. Okay. So very interesting. We got two of the same thing coming out of here. But we also... What? That's weird to me. The reason why this is weird is we don't have a connector. There's no way to get these together. So what's the point in 2 of them? That's the real mystery. We know we need to mix some colors though. So let's get the colors mixing now. Except how? Dude, I see the weirdest path on Earth, but I'm just gonna run it and we're gonna see what happens. So then this has to go around like this. This is gonna go down. We're gonna tunnel this over. That's actually going to connect up. And then look at how much freaking space we have to figure out how to... Oh, except those are now... Okay, wait. Whoa. Hold up. What if... How am I gonna do this? No, it's brilliant. I gotta flip the painter to be... Oh my god, dude, look at this. This is exactly what we want. The double painter, it just fits perfectly. Oh, it fits so damn perfectly. I found that way too quick, dude. I found that way too quick. And then, oh my god, it's just amazing. That's actually just amazing. I don't know how my brain saw the Matrix on that one so fast. Oh my lord. Wow, I feel like 1,000 IQ right now. I genuinely feel 1,000 IQ. Okay. Cool. I love that one. That one was fantastic. I have no idea what that mega painter is, but that's pretty sick. Okay, so 19 and 20, I've heard they're a little difficult. So we'll see what happens. What do we have to do? It's a lot of painting. A lot of painting, a lot of stacking. A lot of painting, a lot of stacking. You gotta assume there's gonna be a final stacker at the end. So blue's gotta get stacked on... Blue's gotta get stacked on, Oh my. Oh my. This is gonna be interesting. So blue's gotta get stacked on green, which has to be stacked on red. So red is our final issue here. What if we... Is there any world in which a like painter setup like this actually works? I'm gonna go with like literally no chance. Actually, it can't because we'd be repainting it, so that's extremely idiotic by me. Let's think about something like this, right? And maybe something. Well, this would have to. Oh god, dude. You know what? Completely rethink. Including, I honestly don't even want to think about that. This is a toughie. You can tell. Okay. How do we maximize our space with this blue painter? Blue ink. I think this is the most effective. With it then like this. But obviously we cannot do that. So it'd have to be like this. In which case this is the most effective. But that's really not that good. Right? That's really not that good at all. So here's what I actually like. Alright? What if you had a painter right here? And you could do something with a tunnel right here. That blue then ran up like a so to go into there. And then you have this split. Send blue up. He's the final piece of the stacking puzzle, right? Oh, except that's actually not how it will work. Okay. So, that can't go like that. Wow. How the hell are you gonna do all this in this small a space, dude? This is blowing my mind. Okay, what happens here? Green goes on top of blue. So this has to be for red. Okay? This has to be for red. Red's got to be there. Now, green goes on top of red, but this has to be... The red and green have to already be stacked, dude. It'd be really easy if it was just red and green, for the record. Still have a whole half over here. Okay, so theoretically... Yeah, when this comes in, the red and green will already have to be stacked together. Which means that whatever we have dumping into here has to be blue. So let's bring him then here, right? And then blue, like, without a doubt in my mind, has to go into here. And then this would have to split, you know, something like this. So now blue gets stacked on top of red, but how am I going to stack green on top of there before? This feels like so much wasted space, dude. And you're probably like, that's because it is wasted space, Tyler. I mean, it's actually just horrible. Can we get a... okay. Okay. See, the thing is, this is not efficient for blue, even. At least I don't think it is. I like the idea of splitting this immediately and sending this up. But I mean, to be fair, I like the idea of a painter here too, but it's... That doesn't really help us. I feel like maximizing space with the painters. So that no matter what, you know, like this... I mean, this is weird. What about like this? Then red goes into here. This comes up, splits here. So that's making red. Now we would just need to make green, which is doable somehow. It's doable somehow. Let's kibosh that for a second. So this is making red. We need to somehow stack red and green. Soon. Like here. But that's not enough time to make green. And we still have this path, which like has to... This has to be how red and green get here. So I'm gonna tell you right now, our combination of red and green has to come out of a portal here. That's my understanding. So then, in a weird way, this system makes sense to me. If we can make that work. Also, this system makes sense to me. This is super space efficient. So that's where blue comes out now. So then how do we effectively... I love this. This has to be correct. So how do we effectively get blue up there? We're also splitting this still. Okay. Okay. So like, except this has to be green, technically. Yeah, that would have to be green. I don't think any of this is correct. Just get rid of this too. I'm not committed to the stacker up here either, but it seems logical to me. I'm not really committed to this. Once you enter this alley, there's no escaping it. So theoretically, this has to be like this. But then how do you get other stuff going? This can paint green. And then red can be routed around like this. Blue can be routed up and snaked into there with maybe, you know, saves. I mean, that does not save space at all. That, I mean, you could just, just do that. So blue gets stacked on top of red, green, which is already stacked. What if there was a stacker? Can't have a stacker anywhere over here, though. Can't have one there either. How do we get another stacker in here? It would have to be like... Okay, hold up. What if we stacked blue and green first? And then we stack that on top of red. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Okay. So red is here. I had this wrong. I had it right, but I had it wrong. So that's now stacking blue on top of red, but we don't want that. We want to stack green on top of blue, or blue on top of green, and then that combination on top of red. This is the efficient way to do this. But now we have to make green here. And it should be as simple as this to do it. But that's not going to be good enough for me. Because we have to stack these here. Right? Yes. Just like this, dude. Just like this. These wrap around and come up. This comes around and comes in. Oh, he's done it. And we got a nice square in the middle. How interesting is that? Oh, and dude, okay, look at this. There's actually a weird sort of symmetry with this level. That's really fascinating. That's insanely fascinating. Okay, great work. Level 19 complete. Let's do level 20. Let's do level 20. I expect this to go poorly. We have to just get a lot of painted white circles. How hard can it be? How hard can it be? I'll give you a hint. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be stupid hard. Yeah, it's gonna be stupid hard. Let's start by doing... Well, let's see. What do we start by doing? I think you gotta do... You know, something like this, right? And then, whatever the solution is, it's going to be mirrored. So you do something like this, which then means that, you know... Oh, that's not what I want, though. We want this. Just like that. And then this goes over like that. We have a teleporter that comes in like this. It's actually a different, like, combination of things here, but that's okay. We might be able to rework this. What if we had... Okay. We just gotta split it twice. So it'd be like, let's route this around to, like, here. Split this up. And then where do we want to paint? So here's the thing, right? I think you want to do a mega painter. And I think you want to... Can you really not flip this to the other side? Weird. We can make this work, right? We can make this work. It'd be like this. I mean, I have no faith in this right now. Oh, that's where it outputs. Frick. Okay. That definitely won't work. Mega Painter won't work there either. We could have it output here. I don't love it, though. I don't love it. There's so many weird empty spots. Like, what are you supposed to do over here? See, that to me feels like there's something weird with that going on. So what if we do this? And then, except you can't do that. So what if we do this? Then we just need a way to get, except you can't do that either. This white die is in such a precarious spot. I'll tell you why this is interesting, right? I'm pretty sure this has to be the path. Which then means this has to be the path, which then means that this has to be. Right? So this has to be your start. But then that puts you in a really weird spot for getting stuff anywhere else, right? Well, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. Because now we can split. So that solves this problem. But where can I split these to take me elsewhere? I don't know. I don't know. Because there's a part of me that I'm looking at something like this, right? And I'm thinking of what we can do with a teleporter here. Or I'm thinking like, what if we had... See, there's no up and down. So there's never a way to split this the way we want it to. Okay. Okay. Is there something here? I just want to see if we can rule out this idea, right? Because obviously I'm not 100% committed to it. So I mean, this is a waste of space. Is there a better way to do the die down here? Yeah, maybe. Like I like where this painter is. I suppose it could also just be here. But then how... Can't do that. So, dude, I'm still kind of firmly believing, unless there is a way to do the painter where the die can go in like something like this. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Unless, like, this is better? But I don't really see a way that that's better. We would still have to... Yeah, that still doesn't work. So, I'm firmly in belief that the only way to do the die is like this. Now, what direction it goes after that, I got no freaking clue. Maybe it's something like this. Okay. Does this give us more room to work with? I'm gonna go with actually, like, kind of. Because, oh, dude, it absolutely does. Okay, because now we can go here. And then we can split ya. And then we can do the same thing over here. I mean, is this a solution? I feel like this isn't gonna do it fast enough, though. Right? Because that's now, there's not enough going on. Like, it's filling up these pretty fast, but it's not filling up these fast enough. And that's definitely a big problem. Because you're having a split occur too often. So how do we equal split this? It would have to be... There's no way to do the double split though. Yeah, I mean there's no way to do that though there. Unless the way to do it is literally like, so those three are satisfied right now, and then you just split it real quick and fill up this one. But that's a garbage way to do it. That's just playing like with speed, which seems dumb. So here's now what I'm thinking is you also have a painter here. Okay, hold up. There's something here. There's something here. We would have to split this. So that's going that way. But I can't split it up like that. So I can't tunnel it to there. But if we could have two separate painters in here, man, that would solve like all of our issues. Because we could send the paint up to here. But then I got no way to split this into a certain direction. Okay, very tricky. Very tricky. If only I had a way to split these again. This white dye is the problem. Because, like, that works. But now these don't have a way in. Because I can't make a teleporter here that goes to the location I want it to. Haha. Haha. Very tricky. Very tricky. I like this. I still don't know about this empty square right here, but that could just be some shenanigans, right? That could be some shenanigans. This has to come out and around. It has to tunnel here. It has to tunnel. There's no way around that. So this has to be like this. What if we then do something like this, right? And then we have a painter over here. Something like this. And then that comes up, it splits. Starts that up, and then this would have to split here. No, it'd have to split. Once again, I can't have this split the way I want it to. Because we'd have to have a tunnel here as well. So it'd have to split like this. And then you would come back down. So now we're getting those there. But then we don't have a way to get the white dye over here. Like, we have this. There's no way to get the white dye there. It's either we can split the white dye, or we can split the circles. But there's no way to split the white dye and the circles, dude. Unless there was a way to do this. That's the only other step that I think could still be a thing. Right? But I don't see any realm in which this thing actually works for us. So continue with this idea. This may be one I gotta think about off camera, where I can focus my brain a little bit more. So this splits. But this is now quite worthless. And the circles are now... We can't do anything with that either. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think I gotta think about it. I gotta think about it, and then I gotta come back. And I gotta worry about this at a later time. Thanks so much for watching, though. I'll edit in whatever I come up with here in a little bit. Bye-bye. Okay. So, probably 10 minutes later, so I figured this out. I don't know if it 100% will work, but I think this is the most efficient space that I can possibly get. I was trying to find other places where we could put the painter if I knew that, you know, this, and technically I mean this, had to be like this. So I did initially try, it was something like, I think it was something like, it wasn't this, it was, I think it was this was what I was trying. And then I was sending over to here. That clearly did not work, but I think this works. We then send this to here, right? And that is what allows us to now have the space to do this up here. I think we then will have to do, like, I think it'll have to be maybe here. And then this is where we can come down, do a split here. But we just have to make sure that when we come up here that we're splitting. So, like, let's wrap it all the way around. We want to make sure we're splitting this correctly. So it's going to be like, it's going to be like this, right? So now 50% of them go that way, 50% of them go this way. This should work. And then we just flip this, and one goes here, and that goes there. That should do it, I think. Because they're being equally split across all areas. That looks good. Okay, baby, let's go. Okay, that one put me through the ringer. It actually took less time than I think number 12 took me. I was still staring at 12 for like 20 minutes. But that's a good puzzle. These are tough, man, because once again, you have to just keep looking at what is the known, right? And the known in this one was this. You knew you needed this. There was no other path you could do. So then that puts you in the position of, you know, the painter can't be anywhere down here, and you know it can't be in any of these or any of these. So you have to fit the painter in here, and you can just start to rule out certain areas, and that's where I came to this. So great puzzle. I mean, it's a really good puzzle. 73% completion rate, so not super high. There's a ton more puzzles to do. If you guys enjoyed this, then I'd be happy to start rolling through some of these. We'll probably, I mean, we'll sprinkle in some easies, but it will probably just be mediums for the most part. Dude, look at this fricked one. Holy. But you know, there's some top rated, there's some trending today, some trending weekly. There's all kinds of crazy ones. I'd be happy to play some of these and see what's crack-a-lackin' with them. You can also create your own puzzles in this, which is how these get made. So there's all kinds of stuff you can do. These can get massive as well. I mean, you have to imagine that somebody is going to make some just absolutely absurd and frick stuff in here. But it's a great DLC. I'll leave it up to you guys as to whether or not we play more. Please just let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.